How long have you been biking for?
About 6 years.
You ever drop the bike? You ever?
Everybody's got their story of going down, for sure. Mine was what actually led to the idea for SKULLY. So I was on my motorcycle in Barcelona. I looked to my right to read a street sign, and because I was doing that, I hadn't noticed that this little red smart car in front of me had actually slammed on the brakes. And so by the time I looked forward and noticed it, I was already smashing into the back of it.
Wow. What were you going, 20, 30 miles an hour?
It was probably less than that, but it definitely felt like 90 miles an hour. It really...
Did you wreck the bike?
Totaled the bike, and what ended up happening is a few months later I had this dream that I was back on the motorcycle that day. It was an exact flashback dream, but the difference was that I had these GPS maps and they were floating out in front of me like a hologram. And I sat up in bed and I realized like that would have prevented my accident. I wouldn't have been looking around it for the street sign. I would have been focused on the road ahead. And so I went online to try to buy it, and like many founders in this room have probably had this experience, it didn't exist, and I couldn't believe it. And I just wasn't willing to accept that, so I